There's an old English proverb that says blood is thicker than water, and we may not biologically be Jesus' son or daughter, but in reality, our blood is precious, but even more so is his. That innocent blood spilt for us, his kids. When Jesus died, everyone far and near could hear the pain and felt the tears, and his side was stabbed with the spear. And you know what began to flow out? Water, not blood that hit that mud. And if you don't happen to know the scientific side of it, only if someone's stabbed in the side while they're alive do they bleed. But if they're dead, the water flows with speed. This is how the Romans checked to make sure the person was killed, so no punishment went unfulfilled. You see, originally this saying, blood is thicker than water, meant that your family ties were more important than the guys and all other friends for that matter. But when this saying goes through my head, all I think of is Jesus' bloodshed. One of his best friends betrayed him on that fateful night while another wanted to fight to save him. But Jesus knew what was to come. He'd have to carry that heavy sum. Next to Pontius Pilate he was sent to decide his punishment. So he went. Since it was the Sabbath when criminal had to go free, looking back, we wonder how could these people not see it was he. But they all did agree to let Barabbas go. Now Barabbas is like you and me. Jesus sets us free no matter what we've done. Now Barabbas was a murderer and everyone knew. So he walked off the platform to go to his crew. Next up, one of the Romans' death penalties were by floggings, 50 to be exact. And for Jesus, 49 is where it was capped. For those of you who don't know what flogging is, it's when they'd be whipped by a whip with 9 leather strips. Each strip had a shard sewn in, some metal, wood, or glass. All of it there was covered by the blood of the man who took all our sin. Jesus' back was torn up, but on top of all that, they began to spat. The Romans then took long thorns and twisted them into a crown. They shoved it down on his head until he bled and began to bow down. He carried his cross up to Golgotha, the soul. They put nails in his hands, and he did all this for our souls. They hung him up, and breathing was hard. He had to use the nails in his hands to pull himself up to take a breath, only to fall back down, and if he didn't, he would find death. Eventually he could do it no longer, and he cried out, "Abba, Father," and he took his final breath to signify his death. The world became dark. The temple's curtain was torn. For 3 days everyone hid and mourned, because he was in that tomb sealed by a boulder, and 2 centurions to guard it. On early morn of the 3rd day an angel appeared, and the guards ran away. Later, Jesus' mother and Mary Magdalene went to visit his tomb. Suddenly, there was an earthquake and a loud boom. An angel came down, and he rolled away the stone and sat. The women were astonished. Death was abolished. Jesus had accomplished. They went and told everyone they knew. He had risen. He was alive. It was true.